What's up, ladies and gentlemen? WolfCryer here, and welcome to another episode of WolfCryer IRL, where I get to talk about whatever the hell I want. So, let's start this off by saying 9 a.m. this morning, I went into the hospital and got the procedure done on my leg, where they burned out a couple of veins that weren't working properly. Not fun. Definitely hurt during it. I could feel the first 3 or 4 incisions, felt the first 2 being pushed in, but thankfully after that, for the first time out of any 4 of them this year, I fell asleep. So that was pretty good. I'm medicated up right now, but that's starting to wear off. So I'm about to be in a bunch of pain, probably in the next hour or so. I will be trying to stream today. Probably going to stream some Heroes of the Storm with my brother for a little while. See if we can get some of the quests done to get some free heroes and stuff like that. And then I'll probably switch to playing Diablo later or something like that. Let's see, this video. What do I want to talk about? Let's talk about who I am. Before we get into that, let's talk about the fact that on the way to the hospital today, I turned to my father, who was driving me there and driving me home, and I said, this is going to be the last one of these, unless the doctor tells me I'm going to lose my leg. If I don't get another one of these, then I'll get one. But other than that, today will be the last one I ever get. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Unfortunately, which sucks very much, no, it's not the last one, because now I have to get another one Thursday. Because while they were doing the pre-op ultrasound, they found more veins that are not working, and they could not get to those today. So it looks like I have another procedure coming up on Thursday. The plus side is I'm out of work for a couple of weeks, but the downside is it's going to hurt for a couple of weeks, and that sucks. And I really did not want to do another one of these. So pretty disheartened right now, but I got to do what I got to do to hopefully stem the flow of these venous ulcers is what I end up getting, and that's open wounds that don't heal, and I end up with them for months, if not years, and they hurt and they're annoying. And sometimes they bleed profusely. So there's that. Looks like one more procedure. One more surgery coming up on Thursday. Fun times. Not really, but alright, so for the rest of this video, I want to talk about 2 things. I want to talk about Jimbo, who he is, and WolfCryer, who I am. Let's start off with Jimbo. I make Jimbo videos every now and then, and what he does is he rages about video games. The point of Jimbo is he is meant to be an absolute asshole. He's that guy you run into while you're playing a MOBA like League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm, or you're playing an FPS like Overwatch or whatever other game you play. He's that guy who thinks that you making a mistake is what causes him to suck at the video game. He thinks that, every mistake he makes is just a mistake, but mistakes that other people make are the end of the world. So that is why I created Jimbo. Jimbo's more of a story about, the jerks in gaming. The ones that you run into who your build is horrible because it does not follow their conformity. What they believe is to be the be-all, end-all. They're that person in Gold 3 in League of Legends who thinks you're the reason they're stuck in Gold 3, which is usually not the case. It's usually because they're a bad player who has good games, or they're a good player who has bad games, just like everybody else, just like the pros. If you ever watch the pros in League of Legends, usually pro games are not made and won by great plays. They're usually made or won by somebody making the first mistake. And that's usually how it goes. Everybody makes mistakes in video games, and the point of me making Jimbo videos is he's that guy who doesn't think mistakes should ever happen, and he's just a jerk about it to everybody. So that is why I make Jimbo videos. I don't mean to offend anybody. I know he uses quite colorful and strong language, but Jimbo is my outlet for that. It's my way of making fun of those people. So if Jimbo videos offend you, just don't watch them. Over the last couple of days since posting my latest Jimbo rap video, which I thought was kind of funny, I've lost some subs. None of them actually came from the Jimbo video. The loss in subs, they actually came from the channel itself, which means that it's highly possible that was just YouTube recalibrating, as it does from time to time, where it'll just take subs away because they're either doubled up or they haven't been active in a while. So that type of stuff happens, and I've got to learn to roll with those, because I initially took down my Jimbo videos because I thought it was coming from those, when it actually wasn't coming from those. It was probably just a recalibration. I'm still at 986 subs, so I am 14 away from 1,000 subs, which is pretty cool, and I have you guys to thank for it. So thank you very much. I always appreciate you guys. So now on to who is WolfCryer. So WolfCryer is me. My real name is James. I am married to a beautiful wife with 3 amazing kids. My 10-year-old Logan, yes, he is named after Wolverine. My 5-year-old Brady, Tom Brady, Patriots, that's all I gotta say. And my 2-year-old daughter, Olivia Scarlett. I fought so hard for Scarlett to be her first name, but I'll settle. I got the middle name. So Scarlett for Scarlett Johansson, Avengers. So yeah, my kids got awesome names. And let's see, I've worked in the food service industry as a manager for over the last 20 years. It's pretty much what I do. I've worked for Wendy's, Burger King, worked for Boston Market, which is kind of like a KFC type home-style chicken place. That's when I first became a manager. So life is pretty good. I now work for a place that makes coffee, and I actually really like my job. The company I work for is amazing. I've had 4 surgeries, like I said, over this year, and they've been very accommodating, and I greatly appreciate that. I definitely work for an amazing company, so that's pretty cool. It will be tough missing the 2 weeks pay. I will be able to collect a little bit, but not what I normally make. So any donations you guys want to make, feel free. Always optional, but that link's always in the description of every video, as well as my stream. I do plan on streaming later today. Like I said, I want to play some Heroes of the Storm probably in about an hour or so, as well as maybe some Diablo later. I will be streaming a lot over the next couple of weeks because it's pretty much all I got to do is sit down here, play video games, rest, that type of thing. Cold's getting better, but now I got to deal with this too, so it just sucks. So there you have it. That is me pretty much. Bought my first house. Me and my wife did about 4 years ago. It's been awesome. You know, only got 25 more years to pay on this bad boy. But it's definitely cool. Life is good overall. I have a decent job. I have amazing kids, beautiful wife, house. What else can you ask for? I've been playing video games for pretty much all my life. My first game system was an Atari 2600, and my very first computer was a Tandy 1000, a big 1980s monstrosity of a machine. So if you ever get a chance, look up what a Tandy 1000 looked like, and that was my first ever computer. But yeah, I've been playing computer games, console games, whatever. I like PC games better, but that's just my opinion because they're better. but we won't get into that little war here. But there you guys have it. That's me in a nutshell. Thank you guys very much for checking out this WolfCryer IRL. Hopefully by the time I do the next one, I'll be talking about these 1,000 sub mark, because it should only be a matter of a few days before I hit that, which is an amazing feeling. But thank you guys very much for checking out this video. You guys have a great day. Peace.